today's fast-paced world, it's almost expected that our schedules are packed from morning to night. Society often equates being busy with being successful, and having free time is sometimes unfairly labeled as laziness. From a young age, we're encouraged to fill our days with school, activities, and endless commitments. This constant busyness can make us feel important, but it also leaves little room for reflection or asking ourselves why we're doing what we do. Over time, being busy becomes a habit, not a conscious choice. We rarely pause to consider if our actions are truly meaningful or if we're just keeping up with expectations. The pressure to always be busy can disconnect us from our deeper goals and values, making it hard to find genuine purpose in our daily lives. Success in our culture is often defined by visible achievements and how quickly we can check off tasks. The world tends to celebrate those who accomplish a lot in a short time, especially when their milestones are public and easy to track. Celebrities and influencers are praised for their rapid progress, while those who quietly work on long-term, meaningful projects may go unnoticed. This focus on productivity over purpose means that the effort, patience, and meaning behind our actions are often overlooked. Productivity feels good because it's measurable and gives us a sense of accomplishment, but it doesn't always lead to true fulfillment. The dopamine rush from completing tasks can keep us chasing more, even if those tasks aren't meaningful. This cycle can leave us feeling exhausted and unsatisfied, as we confuse being busy with being purposeful. Activity can be addictive because of the dopamine loop it creates. Each time we check off a task, our brains reward us with a burst of dopamine, making us want to do more. This cycle encourages us to add even more items to our to-do lists, sometimes just for the satisfaction of crossing them off. Over time, productivity becomes less about real progress and more about chasing that rewarding feeling. This is why we can end up feeling busy but not truly fulfilled. Our brains are stimulated, but our hearts may feel empty. Purpose, on the other hand, doesn't always offer instant rewards. It often requires patience, uncertainty, and a willingness to work without immediate recognition. Purposeful work moves slowly and can feel invisible, but it builds something deeper and more lasting than the quick wins of productivity. Easy to confuse productivity with purpose because productivity is visible and measurable. You can count tasks, hours, and accomplishments, but purpose is personal and often invisible. When we seek external validation, we may start to believe that being busy equals being meaningful. But without reflection, productivity can become just another distraction. Purposeful work requires us to slow down, reflect, and ask if our actions align with what truly matters to us. Sometimes, doing fewer things with more intention creates a greater impact than doing many things quickly. Purpose invites us to go deeper, while productivity often encourages us to move faster. Reconnecting with purpose doesn't mean giving up on productivity. It means being intentional about where we invest our energy and attention. In the end, productivity can make us feel accomplished, but it's purpose that gives direction and meaning to those accomplishments. In a world that celebrates constant motion, taking time to slow down and reflect can feel uncomfortable, even risky. But true purpose is rarely found in rushing. Being busy is easy. Being intentional takes courage. When productivity serves a deeper purpose, our actions become meaningful and fulfilling. But if productivity replaces purpose, we may find ourselves feeling empty, no matter how many tasks we complete. The real challenge is to balance both, using productivity as a tool to serve our purpose, not as a substitute for it. By doing so, we can create lives that are not just busy, but truly meaningful.